And we're now waiting on a verdict in the trial of a man charged with killing a Detroit synagogue leader.
Day one of jury deliberations wrapping up this afternoon in the People versus Michael Jackson-Bolanos.
The 29-year-old is accused of fatally stabbing Samantha Woll at her Lafayette Park home last October.
Prosecutors argue that evidence points to a guilty verdict, while the defense claims Jackson-Bolanos was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And now the accused killer's fate is in the hands of a jury. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham taking a look back at the many twists and turns in this high-profile case.
Everyone that's tried a series of cases, we've won cases we're not supposed to win, we've lost cases we're not supposed to lose.
Attorney Todd Flood says he's followed the Samantha Woll murder case closely.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a hung jury or a split decision in this case, a mistrial. Sadly so.
For those who haven't followed, Woll was stabbed to death at her apartment in the early morning hours of October 21st. Police initially zeroed in on her ex-boyfriend, Jeffrey Herbstman, who took the stand during the trial. November 7th, just over 2 weeks after her murder, Herbstman made a frantic 911 call while he was staying in Kalamazoo for work. Body-worn police camera showed Herbstman in a panic. He told police he was having a psychotic break after taking medication for depression and marijuana. He said he thinks he killed Samantha Woll, but said he had no recollection of it.
What makes you think that you killed her?
Because I have a motive and I have the opportunity. I may be trying to outsmart people.
Again, due to the adverse reaction to the medication, I had convinced myself that I had killed Samantha Woll.
Investigators ruled him out. In court, the prosecutor said there's no evidence linking Herbstman to the crime scene. The prosecution offered him use immunity to testify in this case. Use immunity means nothing Herbstman said can be used against him in a criminal case.
Knowing a lot of these officers and knowing the office that Kim Worthy runs, I am certain that they did their homework to show that this other defendant realistically did not, they're satisfied did not commit this crime. They don't offer that.
Investigators say there's plenty of evidence tying Michael Jackson-Bolanos to Woll's murder. Circumstantial evidence, including surveillance footage of him breaking into cars, his cell phone location in the area near her apartment, and Woll's blood found on his jacket. Police arrested Jackson-Bolanos December 10th. In interrogation footage, he initially claimed he wasn't in the area and that he wasn't a thief. But Jackson-Bolanos eventually admitted to stealing from cars and said he discovered Woll's body outside her apartment, checked to see if she was alive, and then he walked home.
It wasn't my business or anybody else's. It's a terrible thing, but it had nothing to do with me. I did not kill her.
He said he didn't report the discovery because he didn't want police to assume he killed her. His defense attorney, Brian Brown, is not convinced Woll's ex-boyfriend is innocent.
It's the only viable defense, or someone else. Wasn't me. I was the wrong man, wrong person, wrong time to be in that location. And that has to be their defense. I'm a thief, but I'm not a killer.
We're told because of scheduling conflicts, the jury will continue deliberating on Friday. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Darren, thank you.